Hiya folks, Nathan here, hope you're all well and welcome back to unboxing videos here on my channel. And here we have something else to unbox, and yes, you can clearly see from the box it is another die-cast stretch limousine. Now this is made by Teamsters and it's called a Groovy Limo. It is quite groovy actually, isn't it? It's a purple one. I don't think never known a purple limo. I've never seen one in reality. I don't even know if there is one. I don't even know if you can get a purple limo in reality. But basically, I'm collecting these. I'm collecting limousines. So I thought, well, I'm going to try and get as many different colours as I could possibly can. So this brings it up to the magic 10 with the purple one. So I've now got 10 model limos. Yeah, because I've got two white ones, I've got a black one, I've got a silver one, I've got two grey ones, I've got a gold one, I've got an off gold one, and a pink one. So now I've got a purple one, and yeah, this one is very toy-like. This is more a toy. You can see from the box, it actually says like this one makes sounds. But obviously after the video, I'll probably end up just taking the batteries out of it and just having it purely for display purposes. But yes, here we go then. So we'll start with having a look at the box. We'll have a look at the box, and then we'll get it out. And I believe I'm going to have to unscrew it from the base. But yeah, we'll have a look at it. We'll see. We'll see what sounds it makes, and then yeah, we'll have a little look at it. So we'll start from here then. So Teamsters Groovy Limo, opening doors and sound. Try me. Does that tell you what it says? It also says try me on the top there as well. Try me. Press the button. Groovy Limo. Limousine. I don't know if that says like. Limousine, formidable, groovy limousine, limo. Says that on both sides, and then at the back, so groovy limo. Let me just have a look at the front with Granddad's magnifying glass. Teamsters Groovy Limo, opening doors and sound. Ages 3 and above, ages 3 plus. 136, I believe that's the scale of the model. Try me, press button for sound. And then I think, oh, it just says it in other languages underneath. Limousine, yeah. It just says limousine. Opening doors and sound. Okay, on the underside, a little bit of small information there. I'll have a look at that in just a second, see if we can gather anything from it. Let's have a look. So I'm just on about the batteries. It's made in China. because it takes 3 watch batteries by the look of it. You have to unscrew the... Okay, so it's on about how to change the batteries there. I really can't. Really struggling to read anything from the back. It's very, very small. Even I'm struggling even to read it with the magnifying glass. So I'm not going to attempt that. So let's try and get this thing open now. Oh, there we go. Come open nicely, isn't it? So we'll just shove that to one side. So yes, it is. It's secured in with 2 little screws. There's a nice city background to it, look. And then you can just about see that it's meant to resemble being on a road. And then there's the backdrop of the city. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the highway. Okay, so it's held on by these 2 little screws. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go off camera just for a second because I have to look very closely to make sure I'm doing it properly. Now, if there are any younger viewers watching, try and get an older person to help you with this bit because it is tricky and obviously you don't want to hurt yourself. So there's screw number 1 off. And screw number 2, let's get that off. So I'm just doing this off camera just so I can look very closely at what I'm doing. There we go. The limo is free. So now the limo's off, we can have another little look at the thing it come on. So it's meant to look like a road. And then you've got the city and all the cars going along the highway there. It's really good, isn't it? Oh goodness, I would just my stance, getting pins and needles in my leg. Right, put that there, put that there. Right, okay then. So here's the limo. Now it's the camera's portraying it a much different colour than I'm seeing. It looks sort of like a mauve on the camera. It looks sort of blue actually. The camera's making it look like blue, but it's not. It's actually I'd say a dark lilac. I'd actually say it's like a dark shade of lilac that I'm actually seeing. So you can see there's no super detail on this again. You've just got like the imprinted headlights and the grille. You can still tell it's meant to be a Lincoln though. It's meant to be a Lincoln town car. No number plate detailing or anything. We'll go this side. This is the driver's side. Again, nicely detailed wheels. And obviously you spin one. The axle drives both wheels, so they both spin. Get that door open. There we go. Is that the driver's side? I think it is. Can't really see in there, can you? And it is the driver's side because I can feel the steering wheel in there. There you go. You can just about see it now. just about through the steering wheel. And there's some nice detailing to the seats. And well, I might have to show you. I'll have to show you different. There's a little bit of detailing on the back of the doors as well, where the panelling would be. That's the driver's side, and then obviously moving on, you've got, obviously this is the part that's stretched. The coach lights on the outside. That door's quite stiff to open, but there you go. There's the back of the limo. I don't know whether you can't really see anything in there again. It's not detailed like my other models are. But you can see the seats. Coming to the back, obviously the roof again has got this imitation vinyl on it. Now coming to the back, again, no number plate. You can see where the Lincoln badge would be as well, but it's not implemented. That's where the reverse lights would be, either side of the number plate. A little bit of bumper detailing. Oh my goodness, this one's stiff. Dear me. There we go. See again. Can open that door. Oh, and also, I think the petrol cap would have been on the other side. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. Never noticed that. You've got the fuel cap there, look. I never noticed that before. Yeah, you've got the petrol cap there on that side. Coming down again. And then obviously we'll open that door, let you have a look. Oh, my goodness, that one's stiff as well. Shut the wrong door. Yeah, so there we go. That would be the passenger side, but realistically, limo companies, they do take out the front passenger seat because you're not allowed, by law, you're not allowed to have anyone in the front, so they usually take out that seat and use it as space for like luggage or paperwork or something like that. And then we're back to the front. So not a bad little model. We'll have a look on the roof. You can see like the patterning on the roof there, which would have been vinyl. Again, that opens up. The sunroof opens, but obviously there's nothing really to see in there. So we'll leave that closed. That's the little button, because obviously this does make sounds. We'll have a listen to that in a minute, actually. Assuming the speakers underneath, so we'll have a listen. I'll tell you that's where the batteries go at the front. There's a little bit of drive shaft detailing, look, underneath. There's the speaker. And then the exhausts again, dual exhaust. So, yeah, let's have a listen, shall we? See what it sounds like. So, let's press the button. Okay, so I'm not sure how well you'd have heard that, but that was like literally the sound of an engine start, and then you had it screech to a halt, and then the car key effect. Does it make another one? Bit of music. Okay, does it make any more? No, it just makes those two sounds. So we'll flip it over again so you can see the speaker. I'll hold it right up close and see if you can really hear it. It's not bad, is it? You know, it's like I said, it's made for kids, really. You know, it's just to have a bit of fun with. The only reason I've bought it is because obviously I'm collecting it, and it'll just end up as a static display model on my windowsill. I'll have to make a new TikTok now, actually. Now I've got another limo to add to my collection. I'll have to refilm my model limo collection again and include this one. But there we go. Let's place her down on the road, as we call it. There you go. Yeah, and we can have a little look at it. Well, yeah, not a bad little model, that. That'll join my collection. I think what I might do, I'll probably take the batteries out of it, because, you know, I don't want it, you know, not using it for that purpose. I'm using it plainly to display. But I thought, well, it comes with batteries, it makes sounds, so for the purpose of the review, we'll have a look at it in its yeah. Yeah. Not a bad model. And obviously they do, you can quite tell if you know your cars. You can tell it's meant to be a Lincoln Town car. They are quite well modelled. And I don't know, I've developed quite a soft spot for the Lincoln Town car now. Never really used to be my favourite limousine because, like, unlike baby Bentleys or Range Rovers or you know, Chrysler 300s, in terms of like lighting on the inside, they're nothing special. They really got like laser lights and disco lights and that like Chryslers or Hummers have. But now that I think about it, a Lincoln limousine is a lot more rare than anything else, because if you think about it, you can own a Hummer, a normal Hummer. You can own a Chrysler 300 sedan. You can own a Range Rover. You can own an Audi Q7. You know, you can own a BMW X5. You know, just to name a few limo examples that I've seen. But I've never seen in this country just a plain Lincoln sedan. There are a couple knocking about because there are a couple of wedding car companies that have got one. One company is Sophisticars in Lancashire. They've got one. But it's not very common. Whereas if you'd go to New York or Los Angeles or somewhere like that in the USA, I should imagine you'd see a lot more driving around. So for that reason, I'd much prefer now, if I'm going to have a limo ride, I'd prefer to have a Lincoln. And yes, they haven't got quite as much on the inside in terms of lighting and luxuries, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All I like with a limo, you know, put some music on, have a couple of glasses of champagne, have a nice cruise, spend some time with friends or whoever I'm sharing it with, and just make some nice memories. But I think we're coming to the end now of this review. I don't think there's much more that I can say about it. It's not like a super detailed model like some of the limos I've got in my collection. But, it's a different colour, and it'll go nicely in my collection. So with that being said, I think we should go and add it to my collection, don't you? So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this the video. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share the channel so your friends, your relatives can subscribe as well. The more subscribers I get, the more motivation I get to do more videos. And until the next video, whenever or whatever that may be, stay safe, stay strong, take care, and I will bid you farewell.